Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudire Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttam Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki. So continuing with the discussion on Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antya Lila, chapter 16, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tastes nectar from the lips of Lord Sri Krishna. Text 80 onwards. एक दिन प्रभु गेला जगन्नाथ दर्शाने सेमन द्वारे डालाई ऐसा करेला वंदाने. One day when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to visit the temple of Lord Jagannath, the gatekeeper at the Simhadwar approached him and offered a respectful obeisances. तारे बोले को था कृष्ण मोर प्राणनाथ, मोर कृष्ण देखो बलि धारे तार हाथ. The Lord asked him, where is my Krishna, my life and soul? Please show me Krishna. Saying this, he caught the doorkeeper's hand. सेह कहे यहाँ है ब्रजेंद्र नंदन, ऐसा तुम्ही मोर संगे कराय दर्शन. The doorkeeper replied, the son of Narayananda is here. Please come along with me and I shall show you. Tumi मोर सखा देखा करा प्राणनाथ, इत बलि जग मोहन गेला धरि तार हाथ. Lord Chaitanya said to the doorman, you are my friend. Please show me where the Lord of my heart is. After the Lord said this, they both went to the place known as Jagamohan, where everyone views Lord Jagannath. सेह बले देखा श्री पुरुषोत्तम, नेत्र भरिया तुम्ही करा दर्शन. Just see, the doorkeeper said, here is the best of the personalities. From here, you may see the Lord to the full satisfaction of your eyes. गरुड़ेर पाचे रही करेन दर्शन, देखें जगन्नाथ है मुरली वदन. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed behind the huge column called the Garuda Stamb and looked up upon Lord Jagannath. But as he looked, he saw that Lord Jagannath had become Lord Krishna with his flute to his mouth. Ei Lila Nijya Granthe Raghunath Das, Gaurang Stav Kalpa Vrikshe Kariyachin Prakasha. In his book known as Gaurang Stav Kalpa Vriksha, Raghunath Das Goswami has described this incident very nicely. Kome Kanta Krishna Stvaritam Mihatam Lokaya Sakhe, Tvam Meveti Dvaradipam Abhivadan no Namadvaiva. Dhrutam Gacha Drashtum Priyam Tad Iti Taduktena Dhritatad. Bhujantar Gauranga Hirdaya Udyan Mahamadhyati. My dear friend, the doorkeeper, where is Krishna, the Lord of my heart? Kindly show him to me quickly. With these words, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu addressed the doorkeeper like a madman. The doorkeeper grasped the Lord's hand and replied very hastily, come, see your beloved. May that Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rise within my heart and thus make me mad also. Hena kale Gopal Vallabh bhoga lagaila, Shankha Ghanta adi saharati bajila. The offering of food known as Gopal Vallabh Bhoga was then given to Lord Jagannath, and Arati was performed with the sound of the conch and the ringing of bells. Bhoga sarile Jagannather sevak gana, Parashad laya Prabhu thai kailagaman. When the Arati finished, the prasadam was taken out, and the servants of Lord Jagannath came to offer some to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. माला बराया प्रसाद दिला प्रभु रहाते, आश्वा दूरे रहु यार गंधे man mate. The servants of Lord Jagannath first garlanded Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and then offered him Lord Jagannath's prasadam. The prasadam was so nice that its aroma alone, to say nothing of its taste, would drive the mind mad. बहुमूल्य प्रसाद सही वस्तु सर्वोत्तम तार अल्प खायो आयते सेवक करी लजता. The prasadam was made of very valuable ingredients. Therefore, the servant wanted to feed Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu a little portion of it. Tara alpalaya Prabhu jivate yadi dila are sab govindera anchale bandhila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tasted a little of the prasadam. Govinda took the rest and bound it in the end of his wrapper. कोटि अमृत स्वाद पाया प्रभुर चमत्कार सर्वांगे पुलक नेत्रे वाहे अश्रुधार. To Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the prasadam tasted millions of times better than nectar, and thus he was fully satisfied. The hair all over his body stood on end, and incessant tears flowed from his eyes. এই দ্রব্যে তো স্বাদ কাহা হইতে আইলা কৃষ্ণের অধরামৃতা ইতে সঞ্চারি. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu considered, where has such a taste in this prasadam come from? Certainly it is due to its having been touched by the nectar of Krishna's lips. এই বুদ্ধে মহাপ্রভুর প্রেমাবেশ হাইলা জগন্নাথের সেবক দেখি সম্বরণ কাইলা. Understanding this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu felt an emotion of ecstatic love for Krishna. But upon seeing the servants of Lord Jagannath, he restrained himself. Sukriti labhya fela lava, balen bar bar, Ishwar sevak puche ki arti har. The Lord said again and again, only by great fortune may one come by a particle of the remnants of food offered to the Lord. The servants of Jagannath temple inquired, what's the meaning of this? So the remnants of Krishna's food are mixed with the saliva. In the Mahabharata and the Skanda Purana, it is stated, Mahaprasade Govinde Nam Brahmani Vaishnave Swalpa Punnivatam Rajan Vishwasaneva Jayat. Persons who are not very highly elevated in pious activities cannot believe in the remnants of food, prasadam, of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, nor in Govinda, the holy name of Lord, nor in the Vaishnavas. So, Swa Alpa Punnivatam Raja, those who don't have enough fruit, pious activities, they cannot have faith. Faith in whom? Govinda, holy name of the Lord, nor in the Vaishnavas, or in the prasadam. So remnants of Lord Krishna's food are mixed with his saliva. That is why that prasadam becomes amrit. So this is, obviously it is very good for devotees to know. But for non-devotees who are still just coming or who have no faith, it's not a good idea to tell them. Now, first of all, if they don't have faith, they'll not believe it anyway. But if we tell them, then they might not like it, might not take the prasad. Because this has happened in America, it has happened. So in Rath Yatra, so we take out Rath Yatra, people, devotees are very enthusiastic. And then there were some onlookers. So one devotee took that prasadam, we made pouch of filled with different things. So he took the pouches and was giving away to onlookers on the side. And somebody asked innocently, what is this? Oh, this is food mixed with Krishna's saliva. And the person, the whole family did not take that prasadam. So, yeah, philosophy is good, but how to present it, that makes a difference. प्रभु कहे ये दिला कृष्ण धराम रहता ब्रह्मादि दुर्लभ ए निंदय अमृता. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, these are remnants of food that Krishna has eaten and thus turned to nectar with his lips. It surpasses heavenly nectar, and even such demigods as Lord Brahma find it difficult to obtain. कृष्ण रिये भुक्त शेष तार फेल नाम, तार एक लव ये पाए से भाग्यवान. Remnants left by Krishna are called Fela. Anyone who obtains even a small portion must be considered very fortunate. सामान्य भाग्य हैते तार प्राप्ति नाही हाय, कृष्णेर यान्ते पूर्ण कृपा थेता पाय. One who is only ordinarily fortunate cannot obtain such mercy. Only persons who have the full mercy of Krishna can receive such remnants. सुकृति शब्द कहे कृष्ण कृपा हेतु पुण्य से यार है फेला पाए से धन्य. The word Sukriti refers to pious activities performed by the mercy of Krishna. One who is fortunate enough to obtain such mercy receives the remnants of the Lord's food and thus becomes glorious. एते बलि प्रभुता सब बारे विदाय दीला, उपल भोग देखिया प्रभु निज वासाईला. After saying this, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bade farewell to all the servants. After seeing the next offering of food to Lord Jagannath, a function known as Upal Bhoga, he returned to his own quarters. Madhyana Kariya Kaila Bhiksha Nirvahan, Krishna Dhamrita Sada Antare Smaran. After finishing his noon duties, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ate his lunch, but he constantly remembered the remnants of Krishna's food. बाह्य कृत्य करें प्रेमे घर घर मान, कष्टे संवरण करें आवेश सघन. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu performed his external activities, but his mind was filled with ecstatic love. With great difficulty, he tried to restrain his mind, but it would always be overwhelmed by very deep ecstasy. Sandhya kritya kari puna nija gana sange, nibrite vasila nana Krishna katarange. After finishing his evening duties, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat down with his personal associates in a secluded place and discussed the pastimes of Krishna in great jubilation. Prabhu ringite Govinda parashadani, Puri bharatire Prabhu ke chupatai. Following the indications of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Govinda brought the prasadam of Lord Jagannath. The Lord sent some to Paramanand and Brahmanand Bharti. रामानंद सर्वभौम स्वरूपादि गाने, सबरे प्रसाद दिला करिया वंटाने. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then gave shares of the prasadam to Ramanand Rai, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Swarup Damodar Goswami, and all the other devotees. Prasadera Saurabhya Madhurya Karya Swadan, Alokika Swadesa Bhara Vismithai Laman. As they tasted the uncommon sweetness and fragrance of the prasadam, everyone's mind was struck with wonder. प्रभु कहे ये सब है प्राकृत द्रव्य, एकशव कर्पूर मारीच इलायची लवंग गव्य, रसवास गुड़त वाक आदि सियत सब, प्राकृत वस्तुर स्वाद सबार अनुभव. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, these ingredients such as sugar, camphor, black pepper, cardamom, cloves, butter, spices, and licorice are all material. Everyone has tasted these material substances before. The word prakrit refers to things tasted for the sense gratification of the conditioned soul. Such things are limited by the material laws. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to make the point that material things have already been experienced by materially absorbed persons who are interested only in sense gratification. Say draveta aswad gandha lokatita aswad kariya dekha sabara pratika. However, the Lord continued, in these ingredients there are extraordinary tastes and uncommon fragrances. Just taste them and see the difference in the experience. Aswad dure rahu yar gandhe mate mana, apana vinanya madhurya karaye vishmaran. Apart from the taste, even the fragrance pleases the mind and makes one forget any other sweetness besides its own. Tate Dravya Krishna Dhara Sparsha Haila, Adharera Guna Savai, Yate Sanchari. Therefore, it is to be understood that the spiritual nectar of Krishna's lips has touched these ordinary ingredients and transferred them to them all their spiritual qualities. So, since everyone had previously tasted these ingredients, why had they become extraordinary and spiritually delicious? This was proof that food or prasadam becomes uncommonly flavorful and delicious by touching Krishna's lips. So that's what makes the prasadam different, and especially Jagannath Puri prasadam. It's the same ingredients that we can get in Delhi or anywhere else, but over there the taste is different. अलौकिक गंध स्वाद अन्य विस्मरण महामादक है कृष्णाधरेर गुण. A fragrance and taste that are uncommon and greatly enchanting and that make one forget all other experiences are attributes of Krishna's lips. Aneka sukrite iha haya che samprapti sabe aswad kari mahabhakti. This Vashadam has been made available only as a result of many pious activities. Now taste it with great faith and devotion. Haridhani kari sabe kaila aswadhan aswadite preme mata aila sabarman. Loudly chanting the holy name of Hari, all of them tasted the prashadam. As they tasted it, their minds became mad in the ecstasy of love. Premaveshe Mahaprabhu yabe agya dila, Ramananda Rai shloka padite lagila. In ecstatic love, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered Ramananda Rai to recite some verses. Thus Ramananda Rai spoke as follows. Surat Vardhanam Shoka Nashanam Swarit Venuna Sushta Chumbitam Itar Raga Vismaranam Niranam Vitar Viranaste Adram Vitam. O hero of charity, please deliver unto us the nectar of your lips. That nectar increases lusty desires for enjoyment and diminishes lamentation in the material world. Kindly give us the nectar of your lips, which are touched by your transcendently vibrating flute. For that nectar makes all human beings forget all other attachments. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Shloka Suni Mahaprabhu Mahatushta Haila Radha Kantha Shloka Padite Lagila. Upon hearing Ramanand Rai quote this verse, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very satisfied. Then he recited the following verse, which had been spoken by Srimati Radharani in great anxiety. Vrajatul Kulanganetra Rasali Trishnahara Pradivayad Adharam Rita Sukriti Labhya Fela Lava Sudajid Ahivalikya Sudal Vitika Charvita Same Madan Mohana Shakti Tanoti Jivahas Prema. My dear friend, the all-surpassing nectar from the lips of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna can be obtained only after many, many pious activities. For the beautiful gopis of Vrindavan, that nectar vanquishes the desire for all other tastes. Madan Mohan always chose palm that surpasses the nectar of heaven. He certainly increases the desire of my tongue. So this is from Govinda Lila Amrita. Ete kahi gaur prabhu bhava vishtahaya dui shlokera artha kare pralapa kariya. After saying this, Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was overwhelmed by ecstatic loving emotions. Talking like a madman, he began to explain the meaning of the two verses. Tanu man karaye kshova, balaye surat lova, harsha shokadi bhar vinashaya. Parashraya anya rasa, jagat kare atma vasha, lajja dharma dhairya karikshaya. Nagar shun toma radhar charita, माताए नारी रमन जिव करे आकर्षण विचारिते सब विपरीता. My dear lover, Lord Chaitanya said in the mood of Srimati Radharani, let me describe some of the characteristics of your transcendental lips. They agitate the mind and body of everyone. They increase lusty desires for enjoyment. They destroy the burden of material happiness and lamentation, and they make one forget all material tastes. The whole world falls under their control. They vanquish shame, religion, and patience, especially in women. Indeed, they inspire madness in the minds of all women. Your lips increase the greed of the tongue and thus attract it. Considering all this, we see that the activities of a transcendental lips are always paradoxical. आचुक नारीर काय कहिते वश ये लाजा तोमार धर बड़ दृष्ट राय पुरुष करे आकर्षण आपना पियाते मन अन्य रस सब पाशराय. My dear Christian, since you are a male, it is not very extraordinary that the attraction of your lips can disturb the minds of women. But I'm ashamed to say that your impudent lips sometimes attract even your flute, which is also considered a male. It likes to drink the nectar of your lips, and thus it also forgets all other tastes. So wonderful explanation going on. So we'll stop here. Take it up tomorrow. See anybody has any questions or comments? Okay, you all have a safe and wonderful day. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Prabhupada.
Thank you very much, Prabhu.